G'day everyone, welcome to the Opal Mills. Today we're going to get to cutting, rubbing back and cutting some polished stones at the end, and there's a whole bunch here to do. Firstly though, woohoo, 4,000 subs, thank you guys. Channel is growing steadily. I'm quite impressed. I'm not used to the bigger audience yet, so I'm sort of not really paying attention to the numbers while I do the video like this, but it sort of can't be avoided now. It's 4,000. It's like, wow. I know there might be a couple of double accounts there and it's not literally 4,000 individuals, but that's still pretty cool. Thank you. So we'll get to that in an upcoming video, but for now we're gonna keep putting together the giveaway for this video and cut some other stuff. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots. Oops, zoom back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots. So for me, I've got this bit I'm pretty keen on seeing if there's a stone to be had in it. It's got some nice reds in it. This is actually Andamooka, and it's got some nice dark colour in there. If I can get this out, there might be something in there. So we'll find out in this video. And just a couple of bits of matrix. So this is just one I started rubbing up on the weekend, needs to be finished cutting, so that'll probably go straight on the stick. And same with this one, needs to come in a bit more just to get rid of that edge, but I can deal with that as I cut it. This will be the face, and this is some of that Ulithic opal, so that's for me. Oh, we'll cut over here to Dad, I'm gonna cut your stones for you, alright? So there we go. We'll cut a bit of Coober pedy. Dad likes to buy a bit of opal when he goes past every now and then. As we pilot, he travels up through the guts of Australia every now and then and drops in on the way back. So this is some of what he brought back, and yeah, we'll get to that as well. Tim, found your bits of matrix. This one I'll be able to cut. I did give it the test treat, and it's got some really nice colour in there. So we'll clean that up and see what's going on in there. I don't know how that deep that goes, whether I end up going for the stone in here with that more of the face, or if that sort of cleans up a bit enough and stays thick enough to get an actual stone underneath there, which means we lose a bit of that. So we'll try and clean it up best we can, see what happens. No guarantees. So here's a piece that was sent in. Again, I think this is Opal Empire. Quite a nice little piece. So we'll tidy him up and see what's hiding under here. It's got the potch at the back, so that'll definitely be the top. We don't really have super amounts to play with, but we should get at least a load of medium dome out of it. Won't be just flat, hopefully. So that'll be that one too. And over here, we've got a bit of, I think it's quartz. I'm pretty sure this stuff's the quartzy opal. But it's got some really nice, it's a bit of a fracture there, but we'll ignore that just to tidy it up into a nice stone. Not sure if we'll be able to take that out without, it goes in a fair bit. We'll just make it presentable as specimen, if nothing else. Same again with that one. Got a nice bit of opal in amongst all that quartz, or whatever the host is. And the way it looks like it's broken up, it does resemble that sort of brittle sort of a rock. And this piece. So we're gonna tidy it up, see what's salvaged, see what we can't get out of it in there somewhere. Might be a double-sided. See how that cleans up this side. That'll be double-sided, but whether it's worth looking at the other side, we'll see. So yeah, we're going to go over and rub these out in the wheel. Okay, just want to quickly show you. This is about the rate at which
I have my water running. I don't want a constant flow, but I won't want too little amount coming out either. So where you see the breaks in it, there's drip, 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 drip. That's kind of plenty. So once I put that on the wheel, it'll keep the wheel from getting too much dust build up on it. And because it's keeping the wheel wet, keeps things cool, so you don't end up heating up your stones. A lot of the issues you've ever heard about stones cracking through cutting, it's due to the heat. But yeah, water's solved that problem these days. So anyway, we'll get on with these. I might just start with this one. This will be the top. Tidy the bottom up a bit, just a little bit of colour there, but I'm not sure if that bit will last. But yeah, we'll start with that one. Oh, power. Bring this in because that cracks just into the colour bar. This little pot's just here, so that has to be taken out. Start around here for a minute. I think we're going to go for a bit of a teardrop shape on this one. That sound will come out. Just about there. This one's got a nice bar through here, which means we may lose. No, we won't. Let us sit under. Yeah, we may lose a bit of this. That's an Asteria pattern. Right into this little spot here in the centre. So it radiates out from it.
skip to the end, all polished up, ready and finished. So first I'm just going to address this. These bits here, I didn't show this bit before, but this one. So these are going to be for the giveaway. This one I'm thinking I might set into a silver pendant. It's quite a nice stone. And let's zoom in a better quality picture. And yeah, that'll go down well. This is one I cut out at the Adelaide Gem Fair the other weekend with some peders. Just demonstrating the wuttkewheel. And this came out of it. So anyway, that's going to be part of the giveaway. And so is this, kindly donated by Paul Keating. Thanks, Paul. Oh, and as I was on the phone to him just a bit earlier, Mark from Port Pirie, how you going, mate? Told you to say hi. He should be watching this a bit later tonight when it goes up. So yeah, the rest of these we've got are Tim, for someone, Dad, these are for someone else, and these were for me. So just to quickly go through those, I'll start off with my ones. So this is one of the first ones I rubbed out. It'll need a bit of clean up still, but I think I'll get a little stain out of it nonetheless. Some nice colour in there. It's not super strong though. There might be a little cushion cut in there. Quite pretty. So I'll keep going with that one. Here's one little bit of sort of crystal I had sitting there. It didn't face straight on the best. It's more from an angle. You get more of a player colour. Not to say there's nothing straight on, it's just, yeah, not as flashy. It's got that little bit of sun on the inside, but that's at the back and shouldn't really affect the look of it. And this is a bit of matrix, so this will have to go back in for a treatment. And it'll all turn out really nice and dark all the way over. That's ready to set then. Maybe a little tidy up polish on the 3000 grit. That's going to be a really beautiful little stone. And this one is a Yearlytic Opal. So this one finished up quite nice. It's got plenty of colour in it. It's more sun flash, but still there's colour. It's just amazing. I'm really stoked. There you go. You can probably see these little spots, these little dots. I'm pretty sure we're looking at individual ewids. Let's have a bit better zoom in. Come on, Phil, try. There we go. So you can see they're like cross-section cut, as they've been cut in half or quarters or whichever way and faced. So those little tiny circles, I understand, are ewids, which are calcite something. So there we go. I may stand corrected on that a bit later, but for now that's what I'm going to assume they are. I haven't actually paid attention to it zoomed up like this before. I noticed a bit of texture over it when it was polished, but yeah, it looks different zoomed up. So anyway, that's that one. Over here, for the Opal Empire parcel of one, there was this gorgeous little gem comes out of it. And we'll weigh these up in a minute, in the prior weight, before and after weights. So there's that one. And Tim, I've got to treat it again yet, but absolute stunning little gems just come out of that piece. Managed to get a really good finish on it. Looks really nice like that, picture stone. Fluffy clouds or something with the Aurora Borealis going through it. No. No, I'll give that a retreat. That should all go like that again. And Yeah, I think that's going to turn out really well. And over here, sorry Dad, this one, yeah, just didn't really turn out. I'm sure there's a stone in there. It's, I reckon, good for a giveaway. I'll let Dad figure out what he wants to do. He can finish cutting it, get some practice. But this one turned out absolutely gorgeous. May not be the super strongest of colour, but that's a really nice exterior pattern in there. So I'm just cleaning this a bit. So a pointer stick. If you sort of notice around there, oh, what did I do? Yeah, right where I put that dot anyway. Right about there. Everything sort of goes in towards, I'm sure you can see it and I don't need to point this out. Star pattern. Star opal. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. It's a bit different. Bit of a rolling sort of ribbon pattern as they come out from right there. So yeah, very interesting looking stone. Over here, this piece, I didn't go continuing on with it. I'm not sure if we're going to see it here. But it does have a crack through it. Yeah, right through there. Which lost, yeah, most of what I was trying to cut. So anyway, I didn't finish that one. This one also has a bit of a fracture, but I wanted to go ahead with one at least, and it's a nice specimen of this sort of opal matrix. So that'd be nice in the collection. And here we go. Ta-da! Absolutely stunning. Definitely stick it around for the low light afterwards. I haven't done it yet, but I'm assuming it's going to look unreal. Quick wipe. I'm really happy with the way that's turned out. Get the other side as well. It's got a nice bit of colour. It did have a little bit, I think I got the last of it. Oh, it's a little tiny spot right there, if you can notice it. One little blemish. It polished over, it's just something in the stone. But other than that, that's the second side, little party stone. So there we have it. So we'll go and weigh these and have a look at what we did or didn't do. Okay, so we've got 4 here that we weighed before, and we'll compare the weight again. So this originally weighed 10.9 carat in the rough. So a 10.9 carat rough piece is turned into a beautiful double-sided, fingerprinted stone. So, let's see if I can count today. 4.15 carat. That is just under a 50% loss. Just over a 50% loss. Just under a 50% yield. Not too bad, actually. That's 40%. Unreal. So this one was 7.5. I think it lost considerable amount. And we're down to, ooh, 2 carat on the nose. And this one, originally weighing in at 5.5 carat, is now 2.6 carat. Not bad. And Dad, this one started out at, but there's a lot of potch around it. I really like this one with this pattern. Call it Asteria. It's right in the center there. It's like a nucleus where everything's pointing in towards, with a sort of rolling ribbon pattern. It's another star opal. So this now weighs, oops, from 3.65. Not too bad. Alright, so to wind this video up, before we do a bit of a low light, what I've thought of, actually, I might set this in gold, just for the fun of it. And that can be a giveaway. And these two can start becoming a pile of stones for a giveaway for someone who wants to practice setting their stones. Maybe a silversmith. And I might do this in a way that you sort of pick which one you want to go for. And there'll be some third parcel of rough, which I'll put together slowly. So hopefully by the end of this week, today being Saturday, by next weekend I should say, I'll have that video up informing everyone. And again, awesome. 4,000. I can't believe it. It's kind of, yeah, only 1,000 more than 3,000, and 3,000 was a lot. But yeah, it's just, a lot of people I'm picturing I'm talking to. So yeah, I'm glad you're all enjoying the channel, and yeah, there'll be a lot more of this. So one other thing, next video, we're gonna get on with, sorry about the water, cutting this material, which is more of this, but a lot bigger stones to be had. So might be a bit of carving involved as well, and some stuff may end up as doublet material. And we'll see what happens. Get as much in solid stones as possible. That really is disgusting water. It's going to be yucky, but that's going to look amazing. Can't wait to see that cut. It's going to be a huge version of, oops, picked up the wrong stone next to it, looking through the camera. It's going to be a huge version of this. And yeah, at 4.15 carat, that should be at least close to 15, 10 to 15. Won't overestimate, but it's going to be pretty big. So anyway, I'll get on with doing that, or editing this, then doing that. And enjoy the low light. Cheers.